Welcome. Here is a day in my life as a singer, work from home edition. I asked you guys on Instagram for a few questions, so I will be answering them throughout voiceover style. It's a long one, so grab a snack or put this on in the background while you fold your laundry. Your wish. Here we go. First things first, new songs ఏ మూవీలో పాడుతున్నావు? Hi, I'm excited to listen to your song from the Telugu movie yet to release. I'm curious to know what song you're talking about because I myself don't know what song is going to release. If you don't know, us playback singers never know when a film song is going to release or even if our voice is going to be retained. So unfortunately I can't answer that question, but my recent releases are the song Kabhi Ha Kabhi Na from the movie Appudo Ippudo Eppudo, the song Anandamaye from the movie Brahmanandam, and an original that released called Priya by me and Oliver Kim. Do check them out if you'd like, they're all great songs. In a similar vein, someone asked what my first song was. My first Telugu film song was Ala Re Ala from the movie Saukhyam. And I just thought this question was funny, but yes, I am a singer. This is an interesting question. How do you manage money traveling here and there? I know money is a bit of a taboo topic, but actually, most of the travel that I do is for shows. So what that means is that the travel is covered by the show organizers. The only trips that I'm paying for myself are for my friends' weddings, honestly, and for any family or friend vacations. But I will say, after years of traveling for shows, of course it is exciting, and of course these are all great opportunities, but I am so over the exhaustion and the flying and the lack of sleep and the jet lag. For example, last month I went to Melbourne for a show. I was there for a total of 48 hours, but I also traveled for 36 hours total. It just takes a toll after a while. But obviously it's work. There are pros and cons to everything. Okay, by the way, my friend sent me this homemade bagel recipe with just 2 ingredients. I've been making this once a week. Each bagel has 10 grams of protein. The recipe link is in the description if you're interested. Alright, here's a good one. Sometimes you post badminton stories, sometimes gym stories. What is your actual routine? I have always gone through phases for fitness. Badminton, pickleball, personal trainer, step aerobics, regular gym. It's always a phase though. And this time I was determined to make working out a habit that I take with me wherever I travel. So I've been working out with an app called Trainwell for 74 days now. This video is not sponsored, but I do have a link if you'd like to try a 14-day free trial. You basically get a personalized workout plan from an actual trainer. My trainer adjusts my workouts according to where I am in the world. So when I was in Melbourne, I told her that I would have a hotel gym and she adjusted my workout accordingly. And she also checks in if I've done my workout yet or how my eating habits are going or what my walking goals are. Just the fact that there's another human checking up on me has been a game changer. It sounds simple, but it's been great for someone who wants to work out consistently, but also not have to think about the workout. My only job is just to show up every day. The simplification and the factor of accountability really changed the game for me. I mean, it's been 74 days, and that consistency is what my actual goal is. Sitting at a desk has single-handedly increased my productivity, so I like to try to get to the chair as soon as possible. I'm currently working on a private project for a family. They wanted me to compose a song for them, so my objective for this morning was to come up with a scratch melody and record some rough vocals. Okay, next question. Where do you find motivation during the hard times and what's your life mantra? The immediate answer that I can think of is I have a huge fear of failure, and that definitely motivates me to a certain degree. But the truth is, I myself have been going through a hard time for the past year and a half, and I'll try to make this as least preachy as possible. My biggest revelation in recent times is that you truly cannot control anything about the world except for yourself. You can only control how you feel, how you act, and how you work and what you work on. And in the context of career, especially my career, you cannot control the opportunities you get. What you can control is being prepared when the opportunity comes your way. This ties into intention. Why are we doing what we're doing? What is the purpose of working on X, Y, and Z? Is it helpful towards meeting our goal? Okay, this all sounds nice, but what are actionable items? These are the things that I've been working on and focusing on for myself. Waking up at the same time, sleeping at the same time, getting good restful sleep, working out in the morning, getting my steps in, eating mindfully but not depriving myself, practicing every day because it is my duty to take care of my voice, learning new things, keeping myself updated, learning how to cook, etc., etc. But nothing will give you more satisfaction and motivation than working on yourself for yourself. All of this looks different for each person, but the key is to make it an actual habitual change and not just a phase. Ooh, this did turn out a little preachy, I'm sorry, and also a little rambly. Let's move on. Something a bit more lighthearted. What was your favorite sport growing up? Do you watch any sports? I loved playing volleyball. I played volleyball and badminton in middle school and high school. I did also play a little bit of tennis as well. And no, I don't really watch any sports. If it's an exciting final of some sorts, then sure, I'll tune in. A few questions about learning music. We live in the world of technology. It is so easy to find online classes or even local teachers, I'm sure, in Melbourne. So definitely do some research on finding amazing gurus, either online or in person. And the best part of singing as an art form is there is no age limit. We as humans can learn at any point in our life, especially music. Yes, it is easier to learn as a child, but it's not impossible to learn as an adult. That's the magic of music. Wow, calling me out like a true follower. Thank you for this. I actually have 2 jukebox videos that are shot and edited, and I just need to work on the final audio mix. I wish I had a really great excuse, but I don't. Please yell at me again in a month if I don't upload one. I have worked with different editors in the past. However, most of my content is edited by me. I truly love editing. I also have some kind of control issue, which is why I end up doing it myself a lot of the time. But editing is not for the weak. It is the most time-consuming job, but it's also very satisfying. I like to edit on Final Cut Pro, but I have edited on the apps CapCut and VN. Why am I in America and what am I working on? Well, this is a very complex question, but to simplify it, my goal has always been to toggle between my work in India, my family and friends in America, and I am working towards that goal. I am also working on a lot of music, learning a bunch of things, unlearning a bunch of things, which includes my EP, which is basically a mini album. It's something that I've wanted to do for a while, but I finally found the time, place, and headspace, honestly, to do that. I thought about not answering this question because I'm sure some of you can relate. It is quite annoying and frustrating, but I get it. It comes from a place of curiosity and interest. I would love to get married. I see that in my future. What I will not do is be with the wrong person due to pressure. And the only reason I'm saying this here is because I know there are a lot of you out there in a similar position, and I know how hard it is to be clear in what you want and to withstand all of that pressure. But trust me, things happen when they're supposed to happen. And that brings us to the end of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed. I know I haven't been the most consistent on this channel, but I'm just trying my best over here. Hope you guys have a good day and be happy. Until next time.